Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Today, I want to talk to you about Diablo Immortal. Yeah, everyone's talking about it right now, the microtransactions. It's greedy, it's scummy, it's predatory, but that's not the point of this video, is to just talk about how greedy and scummy it is. Pretty much everyone's doing that right now. I actually have a little bit of a different take on it, and it's not because I disagree with what these people are saying, but I'm just kind of sick of hearing about it. Because I don't know why people are surprised, like, at all. Like, it's a fucking mobile game. So, I know it's on PC. I played it on PC. It's actually pretty fun. But I'm not here to defend what they did with this game at all, in any way whatsoever. And I don't think anyone should put any money into this scumbaggery that Activision Blizzard has bestowed upon us. But let's get into it. But first, today's video is brought to you by supercdk.com, where you could save money on games for all of your favorite platforms, as well as software like Windows 10 Pro licenses for just $22, and then you can unlock the prestigious Dark Mode for Windows 10, which I honestly could not live without. It is blinding without the dark mode. You guys need it in your life. And now you can also save an additional 25% off at checkout by clicking Buy Now on any software products over there. Just go ahead and add it into your cart and put in my code JP25 at checkout and apply, and that'll bring our price from $22.44 all the way down to $16.83, a savings of over $5. And I'll walk you through how to get your key and install it on Windows 10. Go ahead and click Submit Order and complete your checkout from there. For me, that's going to be with PayPal, and then click on Pay Now. After completing the checkout, it'll bring you to your purchased order page, and it will update in a matter of seconds, or just go ahead and hit F5. Go ahead and do that one time. It came through literally immediately. I got the payment email that it had gone through and the delivery of the product exactly at the same time. Once you're done with that, go ahead and click on View Keys and Codes, and we'll get our code right here that we can go ahead and copy and paste in on Windows 10 by hitting the Start button and type in the word Activate. When you see that activation settings, or see if Windows is activated, go ahead and click on that, and it'll bring up this right here, and click on Change Your Product Key or Unlock Windows 10. As I already have Windows 10, I obviously don't need to put in a new key, but just paste it in, and then go ahead and click Next, and you are all done and set. For more information on supercdk.com, as well as the coupon code, be sure to check out the links down in the description below. So, like I said at the start, I disagree with I don't disagree with what people are saying, but I just don't know why everyone is complaining and crying so much about the microtransactions in Diablo Immortal when it's a fucking mobile game. Like, yeah, it's on PC because people begged and cried for it to be on PC when it was announced a few years ago, and it was going to be a mobile game, and people were super pissed off about that they weren't making a new Diablo game, rather they're spending efforts on a mobile game, even though it's probably like a completely different team and all of that. So they gave in and they put it out, they ported it over to the PC, and it's an obvious port, and it's not really, they didn't even really go very far with it. Even like all the actions on screen are like tap to play rather than click. Like, they pretty much just made a direct port to the PC and didn't really, it doesn't seem like they put a ton of effort into the PC port of Diablo Immortal. And I feel like most people are getting bent out of shape about the microtransactions just because it's on PC, and they're comparing it to other free-to-play PC games, which definitely there are some of them out there that have some mobile game-esque scumbaggery in them, but not to the level like we've seen with Diablo Immortal. When it comes to PC or console games that are free-to-play, I think it probably is hands down the most scumbaggy, greedy, microtransaction-laden, multiple currency loot box piece of shit that's ever come out. Despite having, like I said, pretty good gameplay on top of it. And I think for most people I've heard talk about it, they are all pretty much in agreement on that, is that it's a decent Diablo game if it wasn't for the predatory microtransactions. But if this was only on mobile, like they initially intended, but they didn't do because people complained that it was only going to be on mobile, would we really even be having this discussion? I mean, do you see big, gaming YouTubers that cover mostly console and PC games whinging about every mobile game that comes out with microtransactions that are exactly like what is in Diablo Immortal? No, you don't. It's because it's on mobile, and no one gives a shit about mobile. It's like this shitty little thing off to the side that like kids and old people play that don't have consoles or PCs to play games properly. They play shitty fucking mobile games, And they're the type of people that are preyed upon by companies like Activision Blizzard because they can milk them for their money because, let's face it, most of them are not that intelligent, okay? I said it, they're not that smart. You got these people like these fucking whales that pump hundreds of dollars into these games. I know it's supposed to cost like 110,000 American crackers in order to fully level up a character and, you know, use all the shortcuts and stuff like that for Diablo Immortal. And yeah, it sucks, it's shitty, but it's a mobile game. Like, are we really having this conversation about a fucking mobile game? When's the last time one of your big favorite gaming YouTubers made a fucking video crying about fucking Candy Crush or any other fucking mobile game that's doing what mobile games do? I hate mobile games, honestly. I played this one game about like a year ago called Cooking Madness because it reminded me of this. I can't even remember the name of it. It was a game that came out free for the PlayStation. And basically you play it in co-op with friends and like orders come in really fast and you're like these little guys running around in a kitchen. You have to like do different tasks. And it was a good time. But I didn't have a friend. My friend wasn't available to play all the time, and it got very difficult because we only had 2 people, and there's some parts you get to like you really need like 3 or 4 guys to actually do it. But the gameplay was fun, so I was looking for something similar that I could maybe just play by myself on my phone, and I found this game Cooking Madness, and it was I had a good time playing it, honestly. But eventually I got to a point where it was impossible to proceed and go a single level further unless I pumped money into this game, and that's when I uninstalled it and stopped playing it, and I didn't cry about it, and I also wasn't surprised about it. I was a little bummed out. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. I was really enjoying that. I really wish I could just pay them like $5 or $10 for this game and, you know, play it without any of these microtransactions. That would have been ideal, and I might have actually done that. But I wasn't going to do that and then still pay for microtransactions on top of it when they have like this impossible paywall in front of you in order to be able to progress through the game. So I was just like, oh well, it's a fucking mobile game at the end of the day, and I honestly expected this to happen at some point, just like it does in all mobile games. Raid Shadow Legends, whatever game you see advertised on a weekly basis from different gaming channels, take your pick, Clash of Champions, whatever, they all do the same fucking thing. So, and Diablo Immortal's doing it now as well, which is exactly why Activision Blizzard wanted to make a mobile game, and then they gave it to people and put it over to PC. Now everyone's complaining that it's on PC, and it has the mobile game microtransactions, which I called months ago. Like I said, like when this was announced that it was coming to PC, I literally said it in that video. It was just like, it's too bad it's a mobile game, though, and all of those microtransactions that are usually in these free-to-play mobile games are probably going to be in the PC version, and now they're here. To not my surprise in any way whatsoever, but everyone else seems to be, like, have been struck upside the head with this out of nowhere, like a fucking dick just whacked them in the face, and you're like, oh my god, did I just get whacked by a dick? Like, no, it's a fucking mobile game, dude. Stop crying about it. It's a mobile game. But it's on PC, just like people asked for, so they're all complaining about it, and I'm finding it hilarious and also annoying at the same time. I'm just like, can you just all shut the fuck up and stop complaining about a mobile game having microtransactions? They're mobile games. That's what they're made to do. They're made to be greedy and predatory. It's not new. It's nothing new about it. It's the same thing that's always been happening. It has 3 different types of currencies. One that you can get a lot of, and it doesn't really mean shit. One that you can get little bits of here and there, and you'd really have to grind the shit out of the game to get it. And then there's these, like, eternal orbs that are like the super premium currency. I've seen this in, like, every mobile game has this. What's the surprise here, guys? Like clue me in down in the comments below if you got a take on this. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I know this is like I guess you can call it a hot take, but I don't even know why it is, because I wish I wouldn't be demonetized for saying it, because I would make the title of this video Diablo Immortal is a fucking mobile game. Get over it. Because it is. But it's free. And like I played like maybe an hour of it, and it was actually fun. And I haven't gotten to the point yet where the microtransactions are there, but I don't care, because I probably won't play it too much more anyway, because I know that they're there and it's going to be annoying. So I'm just going to avoid it. Imagine that, being able to avoid the things that we don't like. Shocker! What a novel concept that is, isn't it? Just being able to ignore these things that we don't like. And yeah, if this was like a straight up console or PC game and not a mobile game, like, yeah, I could understand having this discussion about it. But, as I said a few times in this video, it is a fucking mobile game, bro. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and enjoy the rest of my day as my fiance is off and the weather is beautiful. I hope you guys have a fantastic day as well. Get outside, touch some grass. It's a nice thing to do from time to time and not complain about mobile games being mobile games. Catch you guys next time. Ta-ra.